everyone and welcome back to the channel, and we are here to bring you a build-up video for West Ham away from home as we face them in the WSL on Sunday. This is the second time we've filmed this because it's not...
Insert clip of us speaking with no audio here! So yeah, that happened.
Yeah, it wasn't our fault this time. We just picked any memory card and just put it in, and it turns out there wasn't enough space on the memory card.
It shot 55 seconds of sound, and then the rest was... So yeah, you get the picture.
Yeah, so yeah, we had a nice chat as well. We just said that off camera. It was nice. I can't remember a word we said, so we'll just carry on as we shall go.
Yes.
West Ham away from home, important fixture for both.
As everything is now.
As everything is. Every single one of these every single build video is going to start with. This is a really important fixture.
I think it has from the start of the season, like. It's important that we get the season off to a good start. It's important that we get the points, the first 3 points of the league.
It's important that we recuperate after winter break and come back stronger. Oh, we're still sitting here.
We need to pick up, it's important we pick up these 3 points now to get out the relegation zone. Oh my gosh. We're breaking records sometimes.
We really are. But West Ham, aren't in the best of form, I'd like to say. I don't watch them often enough to know the style of football that they really play, what to really, be looking out for.
I think we know certain players that we need
obviously
to look out for.
Yeah, exactly.
As like as an absolute picture.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like, well, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. The last 5, they lost 2-1 away at Tottenham, 1-2-1 at home against Brighton, lost 2-0 at home to Arsenal in the FA Cup, got beat by Chelsea 8-0 away from home, and got beat 2-0 by Reading away from home. Yeah, obviously that Chelsea one sticks out as like as the main one. Obviously 8-0
well,
is
to me they're conceding a lot of goals.
Yes.
So
they've conceded one in the last 5, at least one in the last 5.
Yeah.
So that's probably a boost for us, because although we're not the highest scoring team in the league, we can score goals, and we're also one of the best defences in the league.
We are.
Believe it or not, we actually are.
Defence hasn't been a problem for us this season. It's legitimately scoring the goals, which has been an issue. But something I said in the one we filmed earlier was that for ages we had a period of time where we weren't scoring. We didn't score our first league goal until Mel Lawley's penalty against Bristol. Yeah. I think that was after Christmas.
It was the 13th of October.
Oh, so it was a bit before Christmas. But we hadn't scored our first goal for quite a few games. Yeah. The season started in what? End of
8th
August.
Of September.
Yeah. We've got a board behind that tells us everything. But yeah, we hadn't scored our goal until then. And then we had another dip, and then we started scoring one in the FA Cup, had another dip in the league, and it's like, what have we got to do? But
there's just never a constant flow of matches or goals for us.
But I think a massive part of the fact that we are now starting to create more chances and start to create more clinical football and more goals, I think a lot of it is to do with Rachel Furness. Yeah. Obviously, everyone else plays their role in the scenario and the situation as well, but I just think since she's come in the January transfer window, she's completely just changed the way that we play football. It's a lot more quicker. She links up the defence to attack perfectly. She cuts in the lines, looping balls. That ball to Babajide against Arsenal was just phenomenal.
Her volley.
But she's bringing out the best in other players, and the sign of a good player is when they make other players around them play better.
I think because she's so experienced both in domestic football and international football, she's another person on the pitch that she's got like a calming presence almost.
100%, yeah.
And one thing I do like about it is we love a good vocal player. We always go on about Bradley Auckland and Fahy, constantly being able to hear them on the pitch. And you've now got her in midfield who does it as well. And if you watch her goal against Arsenal, you can just hear it right from the video start, or you can hear her saying switch, because she knows she's in space. Obviously, the ball bounced, the defender misjudges the header, but still, she's still on her toes.
She's still there.
She's still on her toes and anticipating that there might be an opportunity there, and she gets a reward for it. And I think that's what we need to do. We just need to anticipate a little bit more and be on the toes of the defenders. I'd like to see us press a little bit more higher up the pitch when there's the opportunity to do so, because we have got quick players. So if you've got, I'm not being funny, if you've got Rins running at you, you're going to be like, oh shit, like get it off, do you know what I mean?
The only problem with the press isn't like, you see it with quite a lot of teams, if you don't press as a team,
it leaves
so much gaps in behind. And I think
if
you're coming up against an Arsenal or a team that you know that play quite tippy-tappy football in and out, like triangles all across the pitch, is difficult because you're allowing those players to have that much space.
Yeah.
So it's so important to have the team pressing as a whole, because you're moving your way up the pitch, causing you further away from your own goal.
Yeah.
Which sometimes it works well. Sometimes if you've got, for example, if Rince was on another play, you've got to be wary that she can probably get past behind you with that gap.
Well, it shows, doesn't it? Because also the looping ball over the top, it's worked for us a number of times this season. I wouldn't like to say that we're a long ball team, and I wouldn't like us to be, but sometimes that's your only outlet. And if you do have Rins up front, who is just pure pace and power every single time, she gets in behind those defenders every time. And obviously, as the game goes on, the opposition team will start to get onto it. But if you take one or two chances just from that,
goal,
then you know what I mean, you're in control for that game. So I think
it showed a lot to us that we went ahead against Arsenal.
Yeah.
A lot, because we never scored the first goal.
And you could see, like, everyone was like,
I've never celebrated a goal as much as that.
No, like, we were on our feet. We were, like, well up for it. We're normally quite tame, because you do have to be a bit respectful, because, you know,
people around you.
You are in the presence of, like, genuine, like, media journalists who do this for, like, a full-time job, and, like, are there just to work, and we're there to work as well, but also we're there to enjoy the football at the same time.
That's what it is at the end of the day.
So, like, but when it comes to games like Arsenal, it was Chelsea before Christmas, when I was pure laptop in one hand, like,
that was hilarious.
Yeah,
that was really fun.
Yeah, that was really fun. So you do have to, you know, you have to embrace these moments, because it's not, as like you said, it's not very often that we go ahead by one goal, and especially against a team like Arsenal as well.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that game. Just as a side note,
was.
I think players that we probably need to look out for in terms of West Ham is Alicia Lerman, if she plays.
Yeah.
Such a clinical finisher of the ball. I think Katie Longhurst as well. We know enough about her. Don't need to go into too much detail about that. It all depends on who they play. Obviously, they've got a really good, solid. Is it Kenzie Darley? Darby? I don't know how to pronounce her name. They're centre back, I think it is. Or wing back, one or the other. I can't really remember. But she's come in and quite solidified the back a little bit. They've got some really, really good players.
They do.
West Ham.
That's it.
But I think it's a team that Liverpool can beat, and it's a team I hope Liverpool will beat.
Yeah, I hope so too, because we need it. We desperately need it. In terms of starting 11 then, what would you be going for?
Feels like deja vu.
I know, I've asked that exact same question 10 minutes ago.
I'm going to go with Preuss in goal. I need to remember who I said now. Bradley Auckland and Fahy as a centre-back pairing.
Yeah.
Robe comes back in, although Perfield had a good game, but Roby comes back in. With Jay in the other side, I'm going to go Razza and Bailey, because I like the combination in the middle, with Furness as well. Lawley on the wing, Charles on the other wing, and Babajide up top.
Yeah.
There's a shout for Kirsty Lynette, but I just think get him on the pace.
Get him on the pace, yeah. Bringing on about 65, 70 minutes. Super sub, yeah. I completely agree with that start 11. I think that's our best at the moment. I don't think there's anyone else you'd really chop and change. Yeah, exactly.
Need a bit of consistency.
Yeah, consistency, exactly. And I think you've got players that are coming off the bench, like you said, like Lynette, Hodgson, Courtney, can do a job when you need to do it. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. I'm excited for it.
Should we promo our little articles?
Oh yeah. If you follow us on socials, then you'll know that we've been doing...
just look at the Redmen TV website.
Yeah, if you're just a Redmen subscriber, you'll know that we've been doing quite a lot of written articles recently.
Well,
not us personally, but we've brought on board Josh and Hannah, and they're killing it at the minute. Consistency is key, and they are smashing it. We're just trying to just branch out a little bit and like have more written pieces going up.
I think it's important to both have video and written because some people feel other things than other. And obviously, I'm not a writer at all. I don't particularly enjoy it. I'd rather sit and talk about it. You do a lot more than I do, but with just our schedules at the moment, it's just absolutely hectic. So it's nice to be able to bring other people on, different sense of view, point of view, different opinions to what we haggle on about all day long. So it's been really nice. Like, and it's not just your match report, like build-up show. It's so many different other things. Like one went out about menstrual cycles and injuries, which was really interesting, written really well. So credit to Josh for that. I really enjoyed reading that.
Yeah, it was a good one. We got some positive feedback on that one as well. Which
exactly,
was nice.
And it's had quite a lot of clicks, which I love.
Ooh.
And then also things went out like Chrissy Murray got called up, the squad went out, things like that.
Yeah.
So it's all on our socials, so you'll be able to see
on our
that.
socials, or if you just want to head over to the Redmen TV website and click the written content tab, it will be
or
there.
on women's, it's on the women's
on
tab
the women's tab as well.
On video,
Yeah. So yeah, just give you different options if you wanna watch this video and then also read a build-up article from someone else's perspective as well. You've got the two options as well. So we're just branching out.
We're extending the RMTV Women's
We
Podcast family.
We
2
are.
new additions.
Yeah.
Which is quite crazy to say.
It's quite weird, but
yeah, special shout out to those two.
Yeah.
And also, we had so many people apply, which
did.
was like overwhelming. I was like, didn't think
it was
that many
hard
people
to
would
narrow
be,
it down, wasn't
interested.
it? Yeah.
But we are sorry for those who we didn't choose, but maybe like in the future there's going to be some opportunities. You never know where it's going to take us.
Yeah.
But for now, we're buzzing with the two people that we've got to help us out.
We'll put the link in the description to the website, so you can go, if you just want to go straight over there and have a little read of some of them, you can do. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you're on Acast, hello to you guys.
Ahoy!
Oh no.
Oh god, not even finished.
Remember to like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you all on Sunday with post-match stuff.
Yes.
Also go and check out this week's podcast that we filmed, that went out on Wednesday. You're watching this on a Friday. Nice little chat there. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye.